Alright, hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to another
White-Hill
episode of
soldiers
Game of
and a
Thrones.
Bolton.
I'm gonna shut up real quick.
They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
That's a really
Blade
big needle.
cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Well, good, because
Your justice was
we'd rather
swift.
not hop on one
Some will
foot.
call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
Yeah, that's how the North
These
does
maggots
things.
ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
These what? Okay, this is gross. Press and hold. Oh. Ew. That's nasty. Oh, we're throwing maggots in our wound. That's great. That's a great idea, yeah.
These are dark days, I fear.
Definitely
to lose
do
the Lord
that.
of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery.
Just
and
kidding,
betrayal.
don't do that. I wouldn't think anybody would actually
Great
try to
houses
do
and
that.
Hours
But
have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man, and poor Roderick, a serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right. The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead.
well, maybe we should be
Right.
in charge.
This might hurt a bit.
That's not really how things work.
Hold this for me, will you?
Alright, I'm done with this gross leg scene. I'm over it. Over the gross
I
leg
understand
maggot
from your uncle
scene.
that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
We're fine. just a
Go on.
little
Don't stop now.
wound
It's
there.
better to let the blood circulate.
Yeah, I bet the maggots like that. Let's go sit in the... Oh, we can look at it. Probably be pretty rude to just go sit in it after all that. So if you missed the last episode... Well, first of all, I don't know what you're doing here. Go back and watch the last episode, because you can't exactly... I don't know, this is very story-oriented, so it'd be in your best interest to start at the beginning, rather.
The ironwood grove.
But, basically, shit went down. We were at the Red Wedding. Our lord was killed. We managed to get back here, but not before seeing that our family had been killed by some jerks. Some jerks is a nice name for them. But basically, we killed all but one of them. I have a feeling that that might come back to haunt us, but, you know, let's touch this bucket.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
That's one word for them. Not sure how cute they are. We can look at it now. Well, that's in our leg, so... Gonna have to get over that. Just looking at everything. Oh, okay, we're just gonna take that. And these healing herbs. Talk to the Meister when you're finished exploring, so...
This might help.
Thinking that's probably all we can pick up. We can look around this way. Maybe there's
You
something
seem to
else.
be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior
Maybe
lose
not.
a leg.
I'm fine, Maester Ortengrin. Look,
Talk to.
I'll show ya.
Show sword to. What? I don't think he would like that. I don't know if that's like a friendly show
your
sword
leg feel
or
weak?
an
No.
aggressive show sword. So
I just wanted to ask you.
Um,
Why do the Whitehills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual. There's been enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The Whitehills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your... circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine.
Okay.
Any time to tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Jeez, way to bring it up again, Talia.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Man, that was dramatic. Some
Garrett
dramatic
was just
facial
telling me how
expressions there.
valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end. Even when
Lady
all was
Forrester
lost.
looks a lot like Lady Stark.
I'm sure Lady
lighter
Forrester
here,
would like to
hair.
know.
He was a
Here?
hero, my lady.
Something like that.
Bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yeah.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
Why are people being so
You were
sassy
with
about
Roderick,
that?
no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything...
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children. But I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He mentioned something about the North Grove.
The North Grove? What of it?
He said, the North Grove must never be lost.
I revealed my
North
secret
Grove.
message. What?
Interesting.
Okay, no longer a secret, I guess, but I didn't
see.
want to give her the sword.
You have the
Oh,
forest.
she's gonna take it.
Ethan should have it, now that he is Lord.
Lord Forrester asked me to return it to the house. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Wasn't gonna give it
Thank
to
you.
her.
Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now.
Alright, who are these clowns?
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
Against aggression.
Now we don't have a sword anymore.
Duncan, this
Good
was
while it
our
lasted.
land. They were our people. Your family. I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee. The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard. Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton and a Whitehill. We'll be held accountable for both. And Ramsay Snow will want his retribution. We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They attacked me!
And they'll say they were keeping the peace in the name of House Bolton. It's an argument you cannot win. We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy.
Yeah,
who
who is
barely
this
hold a
Lord
sword.
Ethan?
He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid
I like
it's a
this
risk
guy.
we cannot take. Which is why you
He just
cannot
wants to
stay.
fight.
Cannot stay. Duncan.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
No.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
There'd be nothing we could do to protect you. To stay would bring destruction upon us all. I know that's not what you want. I know it's difficult to understand. But you must think of the house.
Still not right.
No, it's not. But it's what's best.
Okay, well now we don't get to be a badass and, you know, take them all on. Apparently we're going to the wall. That's just
You can
great.
have my horse. And I'll see you have plenty
We don't
of
even
food.
have a sword.
We haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
I'm wondering, this game's got quite the replay value already because we could have warned Ramsay at the beginning and we could have spared that dude.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider
Check out this
first.
horse.
I know you want to stay. But Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great-uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
Okay, did that just glitch out?
It was well-deserved, Garrett. You worked hard
Or I
and
didn't
served
click it
your lord
fast
with honor.
enough or something? Why
What?
isn't our dude...
What is it?
Our dude isn't talking anymore? What the hell? Okay. So, in good luck, the
Sorry.
good luck that we've
You caught me
got,
by surprise. It's not often discussed.
now the game
if
is
ever.
just messing up and we're not talking. Alright, let me, And for some reason the game downloaded with the wrong, icon here. Maybe this will help.
Good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Oh, oops.
This is important, Garrett. I appreciate your honesty. But Lord Forrester's message was not meant for their ears.
Okay, I'm gonna pause this real quick. Because I don't know why this is not working. Let's display the subtitles so we can at least tell what we're saying. Gameplay. I don't know what that is. Gonna mess with the controls or just look at them. Okay. I wonder... I wonder if we can... Okay, we better start talking now. I've had quite enough.
I'll speak with Lady Forrester, and I'll deal with the Maester. He's the last person I would trust with this information. Which is why, from this day forward, this must be our secret. Soon, I may need your help. I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this
Well,
house.
how was I supposed to know I wasn't supposed to tell
But
anyone?
don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Alright, we're taking off. Apparently we can't talk anymore. We're a mute now, so... I guess that's okay. Iron for mice.
Remember,
I'll
you
just
represent
voice act.
House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house. I know you will.
Well, I apologize for the lack of dialogue here. Not much I can do. I'm not sure why that happened, what happened. Of course, just weird stuff has to happen when I'm trying to record. And cool, check out that sweet necklace. Just what we always wanted. Nice necklace to wear.
Be safe.
Alright, well, we're not saying anything to her anyways, so... I guess that works. This game is fairly new, so bugs, I guess, are to be expected. Although I think there have been a couple updates to the game, at least the first episode since release. Maybe this new loading will give us some dialogue options here. Ethan Forrester. So we finally get to see who Ethan is. This guy, I'm guessing. And he was on the main menu of the game, so...
I couldn't find him. Could you?
Makes sense. It would make sense that the game would follow different
He hides too well.
characters.
If he was smart, he would reveal himself.
Clearly Talia knows where
I don't
we
like
are.
this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
Okay, good, we're talking again.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Glad both of our characters aren't mutes, only one of them.
Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game. I don't
What kind
like
of kid
it.
doesn't like hide and seek?
He was worried you were gone.
I
It's
don't want to
literally
find you
like
again.
3 feet
I'm
away
right
from
here.
him.
And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, Ethan.
I wish Mira was here. And Asher. And
Okay, you can just
And
make this
Roderick.
really depressing,
I
I
do too.
guess.
But Mira's in King's Landing.
Oh,
and
we're
Won't
just
you go
playing a
home?
fun game, and this
I
little
don't want
kid,
her to die
Ryan.
too.
Ryan, she's
Ryan
perfectly
spelled with an
safe,
O.
I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know. But I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword. Like
Come
Like a
on,
man.
be a man,
he
Ethan.
taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Yeah, they probably should. I mean, Ethan can just hide
Remember when
behind
we were
trees.
younger?
He seems to be pretty
We
good
all
at
used to play here.
good at that.
You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything.
Man, family drama.
Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them.
I promise, I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
Good times, just sitting around.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Just the facial expressions in this game are pretty priceless.
Quickly, on your feet.
Which is good. I mean, it's very appealing to watch because you are watching for a good amount of the time. Doesn't bother me, but...
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and
Oh,
certainly
great.
unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
I mean, I wouldn't go against that guy. Seems like he's a pretty big badass, so... I don't know why I'd just sit in this forest when I could get in on this action. Get in on this actual action, not hide and seek family drama. It's not what I came here for. Alright, so we got quite the dramatic mood now.
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction.
No, I'm gonna be really
Out
sassy
there,
to
you were
him.
decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men rule.
I kind of want to be really, really sassy, but I feel like that'll lead to some death. I mean, I guess any decision will probably... Oh gosh, look at this guy. Chubster.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother. The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Oh, if you're
My
gonna
only
be
regret
sassy.
is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
I may be young, but I'm not so easily fooled. You're trying to rile me, but it won't work.
Young? You are that boy. Too young to know when you're in over your head. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord? You Forresters
He's
have
so
shit
chubby.
on us for generations.
I couldn't
Well,
not.
now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan?
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
All bull cut his back. This ugly mug.
My men were keeping the king's peace when your squire, a pig farmer, started murdering people. One of mine and one of Lord Bolton's men were killed. This man, Britt, he was here. Barely escaped with his life. Tell him what that fucking pig farmer did.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business. Keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason? You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that.
He killed 2 men right before my eyes. I saw the whole thing myself. The Bolton man. He was on his knees begging for mercy. But your squire showed none. Instead, he just ran his sword through him like he was a pig led to slaughter. I've never seen such treachery.
How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
He was sent to the wall.
Who the fuck sent him to the wall? Answer me! Who's the one who did it?
You heard me. He was sent to the wall. It's done.
What? That was my justice to deliver, boy. And you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Oh man, it's going down.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all. But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
I like how our mom's just stepping in.
That lad may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Well, I'm sure he'll remember that. Stupid bowl cut. It's all your fault. Party crasher.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
Some dramatic music here. With that, I think we will go ahead and end the episode. I'm going to go to this screen so I can do a proper outro without another cutscene showing. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Game of Thrones. See you in the next one.